Hey, what's up, Soul Tribe? It's Amy here, the Mystical Badass, and today we're going to be looking at Taurus for the whole year of 2024. Let's see what kind of energy Spirit says that is heading your way. Okay. That's the one. All right. Remember, you take what resonates, what does not resonate, you chuck it in the bucket because you don't want it. And what does resonate, totally claim it. Just grab onto it, claim it. Hopefully it's all good. Remember, in my readings, anything negative that pops up, I just refer to as a pothole. We can navigate around them most of the time. Sometimes we can't. It's what's inevitable, but we try to look at ways to prevent the crap from happening. Okay? So, I just did a December for Taurus. It's under, videos in my channel. You can go look at that if you have not yet. But I remember, I did that one last night, and I remember, I want to say that you guys had some obstacles that you guys were dealing with, and then December should have been a relief. Excuse me. So we have, like, with December being a relief for many of you, we're going into January with a lot of thought, a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to plan out, maybe keeping like mouth closed, ears open more. There is someone that will be like towards the beginning of the year. It looks like an angry masculine energy around you, like that will want to give you a headache. Will try to bicker with you. If you can avoid this masculine energy with this hidden lion, and this lion's going to be coming out, then try to avoid it, because it's just going to piss you off. And then it's going to keep going and going and going. So watch out for this masculine with a, I think he's just like heated. He's angry. He might have anger issues. I'm not sure. But if you avoid it, you will just have less headaches, okay? You, Taurus, remain grounded. Do what you can. Earthing, or if you live where it's warm enough, go earthing. Walk around in your bare feet outside, taking up some salt baths, carrying obsidian with you. Saging. Saging is very grounding. Remember to stay grounded throughout the year. That's going to keep your thoughts clear and kind of things going in order for you. I'm still towards the beginning of the year. So we're like January, February, March, okay? And any of you with like children that are older, like older than 10, older than 12, so like teenagers, be very watchful. I feel like they're going to try to pull the wool over your eyes, but what I'm getting is that this will lead to problems, or this will lead to trouble. So just, if you can, pay extra attention at this time of year, January, February, March. Listen, those of you that are around somebody with this very negative energy, this is somebody who has an addiction issue, or alcoholism, or could be a very strong, like a narcissistic person, any sort of addiction or very negative attitude. Taurus, you're walking away from this person towards the beginning of the year. Your intuition has been telling you, or your intuition will be telling you. In fact, this might have come up in December's reading. So when you're done watching this, go back and look. I just posted it yesterday, like December, I don't know what the date is. Maybe the 6th. I don't know what yesterday was. But see, I do believe something like this came up for you guys. So this intuitive pull of making a change, walking away from this person, this does not have to be a romantic partner. This could be a friend. This could be a parent. This could be a sibling. This is somebody with some really nasty, it shows up to me as the devil energy. So that devil energy, obviously not positive, right? So, but I do see you walking away and you don't look back. And honestly, it's the best thing for you. You also might learn some things about this person during this time, which kind of push you over the limit. It's like, it's intuitive, and then there's knowledge that you gain, and that, whoop, you're done. You're walking away. You are in control of your finances in this year, 2024. And it does look like you're doing a little bit more thinking before spending, or also thinking of how I can bring more in. So, but I do see you have, you do have pretty good control over your finances. So if you're struggling, you know, in this year, next year, I don't see the struggle there. I see you more in control, whether you're budgeting, bringing more in, however you see it. But I do see you pondering and thinking, okay, this is how I'm going to make it work. And you do. But I'm not just seeing budgeting. I'm seeing more money coming in. So you might be saving more money because of budgeting or cutting back a little bit here, but there's also more coming in. So you're going to be feeling much, much better. And you're going to see this slow trickle of money coming in, and then it's going to start coming in quicker. Your removal of this negative person, I have to go back because I keep hearing it. So your removal of this negative person is also going to bring more like blessings to you. So if this negative person, say, is in the same home as you, or you're around them a lot, your removal of them removes like any blocks, energy blocks that's preventing the good coming your way. You know, energy is a very strong blocker if it's negative. So, you're walking away from problems that aren't yours, but then you're gaining in such a positive way. So, really, when this comes about, really think about the blessings that you are going to be bestowed upon, or that are going to be bestowed upon you, when you remove this negative, toxic, nasty energy from your life. Okay, so now I'm going to talking about a little bit more about that. For some reason, you have this high anxiety with the thought of walking away from this person, this energy in your life. And Spirit is saying, remember, it's not just walking away from the person. You're walking away from emotional stress. It's like an emotional shit show. Ups and downs, more downs probably than ups, or the downs are way deeper than the ups are higher, if that makes sense. The lows are really freaking low. The highs are okay. All right? So, and you have this stress. You have this anxiety, but you put on this mask to cover it up. And Spirit say you don't have to do that anymore. Just in a calm manner, walk away. That's what's going to keep you from being overly stressed, overly anxious. And walking away is going to, that's ultimately how extra blessings or easier blessings are coming into you. I keep hearing, so now we're going to like April, May, June, I think. It looks like a little bit of obstacles, and I think it's because you're walking away from this person. You're trying to get your footing. You're trying to, figure out how to navigate through this. Again, it could be a coworker, a family member, your spouse, partner, romantic partner, whatever it is. But you're going to have some obstacles. They're going to try to reach out to you. You're going to be the bad guy, most likely. I'm not saying that's a definite, but I just heard bad guy. So that to me means that's probably what you will be called, or you will be referred to as. Try not to, that's a pothole. You can let that bring you down a lot. Try not to allow that. You're not the bad guy. You're not. You're doing self-care. You're doing self-love. So you're not the bad guy. And again, walking away, it brings you a good change. It's the Wheel of Fortune change. The change is in your favor. Okay. Well, Spirit's all over the place here. That's all about, most of that's all about walking away from the person and you staying grounded. Now, we're going to go to January and February and March. So, those of you, there's opportunities coming for you. I need to clarify here. Is this personal or is this career? Career. Okay. So, come January, February, the beginning of the year, there's this big opportunity. It's going to be right in front of your face. Grab it. Grab onto it. This changes everything up in a very positive way for your job, your career, and leads to growth. Okay? Be very organized at work. And I swear this came up yesterday in the Taurus December reading. You're going to want to check that out. Because remember, energy flows. It's not going to just stop at the end of December, right? So, the career and growth, it's going to be towards the beginning of the month. Now, yeah, you might be learning something new here. Spirit's saying just give it all you got. Just kind of go with it. Go with it. Be free about it. Don't overthink it. Basically, don't overthink it, and then you'll be glad that you ran with it. All right, this is totally different energy here. I don't like to mix energies. All right. What? I'm hearing, but it's not matching up. Some of you that have let your physical, like your body, you kind of let it go. Whether you quit working out or quit exercising, quit eating right, maybe overindulging, you're going to want to, going into the new year, first few months, if you don't work on this physical balance of yours, there's a little bit of maybe a health storm, like gastro, something in the abdomen, maybe a little brain fog too is what I'm seeing. So I would always keep an eye on your blood pressure. But so if this is for you or not. If you've let, certain things go, a lot of us do, just know that you got to get back on track. You have to get back on track. I'm not talking about a New Year's resolution. Just get back into a routine. Get back into eating right, exercising. And if you don't do those things and you're feeling a little crappy, it's time to start implementing that into your life. If not, there is like a bit of a storm coming. And I think I have to put a disclosure in here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. Just do what's best for your body because, if we don't, then these potholes or these shit storms can happen. So, all right. But it is coming up here, so I normally don't talk about the physical health, but I'm being told to now. So, and then I'm getting nurturing. Nurture your body like a fragile flower. Nurture your body as if you're a growing plant. All right, take proper care of yourself. Get on the right track. There's a lot of you that are going to be starting, like, whether it's a whole new diet or a new workout regimen or supplements, something like that. There is I'm seeing a lot of you starting a whole new thing, not even like going back to something you were doing before. You're going to be glad you did. It's going to feel like a rebirth for you. You're going to feel fantastic. So when this comes up, jump in. You're definitely ready, and there's victory there. So you're avoiding other health issues, or you're avoiding some health issues by taking care, doing the proper nurturing of your body. Okay? Let's keep going here. What about... I'm just going to let Spirit take over. Those of you that are in a relationship, there's a lot of joy to be had. It looks like you may have worked through some obstacles and you're very, very close, very connected in the year of 2024. Emotional relief, emotional balance, a lot of that is within this relationship. Anything, okay. All right. So again, I think this came up for December, so it's following through into 2024 that those of you who have went through the shitstorm, you've gone through some deceitful things or just some bad obstacles. It does look like the two of you have connected again, and you've already started this next chapter. You're continuing it into 2024. And it does look... It looks like the outcome is you're continuing this, meaning I don't see a roadblock here. I don't see a pothole. You're keep going. You're keeping on. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that there's going to be the normal life things that happen, but there's nothing that's jumping out at me as to like, hey, in June, watch out for this. Now, you guys are still on that path. You're quickly moving along, and there's passion here, so you have a real passion for each other. Stick with it. You're doing the right thing. Okay, what about singles for like January to June? January to June, show me singles. January to June, show me singles. Singles, all right. Well, get to manifesting, guys. Listen, Taurus. What you're going to manifest is going to come, so be very specific. I just had this conversation with a client yesterday. Be extremely specific. You want someone who is a certain way, possibly, you know. If you care about looks, then you're going to want them to look a certain way. You also, if you want them emotionally available, ask for them to be emotionally available. Be very specific, because what you are manifesting is coming to you. And like I said, I asked for between January and June. And we have a door opening, possible water sign. So that would be what? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But what you are manifesting, what you are hoping for in a person is what's happening. Okay? Anything else for between January and June? A lot of celebration of love, a lot of celebration. Busyness, you're going to be busy. But you're also going to have the time for yourself that you want. Make sure to take the time for yourself that you want and need, because you might, if you don't, you will feel like you're being spread too thin. I'm sorry, dead people make me burp and hiccup. The other thing is family celebrations. Some of them you will want to attend, and some of them you may not want to attend. It's okay. Go to what you want. But there's definitely some family celebrations going on here. But also the other thing is those of you that are looking to move, like buy, sell property, whatever, invest, or just move. Like if you're in a rental and you want to move to another rental, that's fine. The move, those of you that want that move is also coming. You might have to jump over a hurdle here. There might be a little bit of obstacles, but I'm also seeing that you clear it and you're fine. Yeah, those of you that are single, it's coming up again. There is another romantic, there's a love interest here, and you are going to be starting something, learning about each other, picking each other's brains. You're on each other's minds a lot. Let me tell you something. This can be something very, very good for you. So as long as you feel that you are ready, jump in when this person comes along. And it's between January and June. And you will be working a lot too. So you're going to have to kind of keep a balanced life. All right. Now we're going to look at July through December. This is how I like to do my yearlies. Otherwise, I feel like I'm all over the place, or spirits all over the place, and who can follow that? So July through December of 2024 for Taurus. Okay, we're moving up in our position, or we're getting a new job after feeling stuck for a moment. And then once you move up, whew, it's smooth sailing and quick. Days are going to go by quick. A lot of high energy, a lot of fast energy, but it feels pretty good to me. It feels like you're not in a funk, and it feels like there's a lot of support. So if you work with other people, you work well as a team. If it's your own business, hey, kudos. You're going to be very busy. You're going to be raking in the money. Okay? So those of you, and this has been coming up a lot, and I always tell people, look, I have clients every day, and a few times a week I have women that are trying to conceive and they have a hard time. Taurus, if this resonates with you, what I'm getting is in the very near future, like going into 2024, the struggles that you've been having. I feel like my light is like being a strobe light on me right now. My one. That's a little annoying. I'm sorry. But you're going to see that your struggles trying to conceive, trying to have this child, are coming to an end. So I'm seeing the struggles coming to an end, and then the Empress with her, with the world in her belly. So, but you're going to see that this energy is going to be going in your favor, however you're doing it, whether it's, with the help of a fertility doctor, whatever resonates with you. If you've been wanting this child, I see the struggles are being relieved. The struggle road is coming to the end. Okay? Amen. I pray that for all of you that are struggling. So, in that second half of the year, we have some chaos. We have some bullshit. But remember your strength. You can avoid it. If you don't avoid chaos, it's going to cause anxiety within you. And then you have like tummy troubles, or, that solar plexus, that area right at your sternum, full of anxiety, not sitting well with you. So try to avoid any chaos. It looks like there's going to be somebody that wants, it's like butting heads, like, trying to like poke your buttons and really try to get you pissed off. So be the strong person, be the better person, walk away. Try not to let them get under your skin, because if they get under your skin, first of all, they win. Forget that, right? You win. You walk away, you be the better person, and you don't allow somebody to control your emotions like this. If you do, like I said, there's like this over stress, over anxiety. It's too much. And then it'll spill over into, like your work life, or your work life will spill over into your personal life. Don't give it any energy. Okay? Finances. Good again for the second half of the year. You do have like a completion of a cycle finally in the second half of 2024. And this is, I think there's been obstacles through 2023. If this resonates, claim it. But I've seen like by 2024, they're already easing up. These obstacles are already stopping, coming to an end. So I feel like we're like going out of that cycle and into the new kind of like energetic cycle for you. The only thing I want to watch, the only thing that I want you to watch for here is like in that second half, like some jerk off from the past is going to try to come through or come back, or, be knocking on your door, trying to blow up your phone. Like, of course, it's this guy's a jerk off, or this girl's a jerk off, whatever. The past is going to try to come back, but it's like almost to haunt you. I heard the past coming back to haunt. So that's never good. It's not to visit. It's not to say, hey, it's to haunt you. So if you don't want the negative person from your past to come into your life, make sure they're blocked. Make sure they don't have access to you. And if they can get to you, do not respond, obviously, because then you're just opening the door. Opportunities. there's going to be a time in the second, and I'm hearing September, there's going to be a time in September that you're going to feel like shit's hitting the fan everywhere, right? And you're a little bit bored and things are crumbling down, or they feel like they are. And then all of a sudden, everything takes this turn and everything goes like perfect. And you're like, one day you're like, holy shit, what am I going to do? And then bam, the next day you're celebrating because everything just kind of falls into place. So when this happens at like the end of summer, beginning of fall, September area, just hang in there. Okay, hang in there. And you're also good. Yeah, like you're going to be over it. Like you're going to feel like everything's coming down. You know, this person over here is arguing with you. This person's over here is arguing with you. Shit might be not going great at work. You know, maybe, you know, a week or so of like personal crap. But then, and then you feel like you're over it. I'm so over it. And then bam, everything falls into place. You're going to be fine. Don't let it get to you so much because then it's like the sun shining down on you. Lots of positive energy. Okay. Those of you that are in and you know, claim it or not, if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But some of you are in a relationship with a controlling person, and this person, and this is again next year, towards the end of the second half. This person might be like, it's either this controlling person. This is relationship. Just be mindful because I feel a broken heart being caused by this person. And here's the thing though, it's kind of opposite about the last thing where everything seemed to be going bad and then we're celebrating. Well, this time it's like everything was going good and then bam, it's like a shitstorm. So just watch for red flags, watch for things that, you know, would jump out at you that are different where heartbreak would come from. All right. By this time of the year, like I'm at like October, November, December, you are getting a little tired. Things might seem to feel like up in the air. I do feel like your heart is full though for the most part. If you're single, like going into this part of the year, there's definitely somebody new coming. Definitely. And that's where your heart's getting full. Oh, some of you, okay. Those of you that have ended a relationship, you've walked away. I remember something in the earlier of the year where walking away from that, like that negative devil energy. It could be a relationship, doesn't necessarily have to be, but you know what resonates with you. You've walked away. By the end of the year, you're done. You're completely walked away. This person was like the thief of happiness, stole happiness from you. Now, you've been working on yourself during this year, since you've left. You've been doing the self-care, the self-love, the healing, the growing, the getting to know you again. And so at the end of the year, after you've walked away from this person, you will be ready to move on. You will have your bearings. You will be, it looks to me like pretty damn healed. You'll be good to go. And it honestly, it looks good. There's actually those of you that walk away from if it's a relationship and you walk away from that devil energy like I talked about in the beginning of this reading, by the end of the year, you're actually like meeting someone, flowing with them, vibing with them. It's working. It's good. So I'm not worried about it. Only because you've taken the time to heal. You took the time to work on you, self-care, self-love, all of that good stuff. So relationships look pretty decent, you know, all in all, after we make the decision to walk away, except for the one with the controlling partner. That one doesn't look very good. So do I think it could be prevented when, you know, if we watch red flags and we call somebody out on red flags immediately, that might prevent further things from happening. So I do think some negative things can be stopped. So if you know for sure if you're the one that's in a controlling relationship. Okay? So watch out the second half of 2024 and watch for those red flags. You don't want the heartbreak. It's like sadness, agony. So that's it. Work looks good for you guys too, and it does look like a better year than 2023. So I like the beginning, like the ending of a shit cycle and a beginning of a good cycle. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, go check the one out for December. I just posted its under videos on my channel. And if you liked this video, please give it a like, hit up, subscribe if you'd like, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. All right, guys, take it easy, and until next time, bye.